Welcome to Digital Skilling. Today, let's learn about how to create a dynamic pivot in the Google Sheet based upon the responses received through the G-form. When we receive responses in the G-form, it will be easier if the count is shown dynamically to make a summary. Pivot tables in the Google Sheet will help us to create a summarized report from the response sheet of the G-form. And most importantly, we can dynamically update the count on every response that we receive through the G-form. So let's see how to do this. Let us first open the response sheet of the Google form. Then select Data from the menu bar. A drop-down with multiple options will come up. Select Pivot Table from the drop-down menu. A pop-up window will appear. You can either select New Sheet or Existing Sheet to perform the pivot table operation. Let's go with New Sheet and create a new subsheet. If you want to get a summarized report on how helpful was the awareness session that you attended today, click the Add button for row and select the column you want to get the summary. For this example, we will select how helpful was the awareness session that you attended today column and click the Add button for values and select the same column. Finally, the summary is now generated. Through this summary, we will get to know a clear detail of feedback given by the users. Over here, 2 users have opted for 1 bad feedback and 14 have mentioned it as 2 average and 168 have mentioned it as 3 best. And to make this pivot to be dynamically updated for each response received in the G-form, we have to edit the range of the responses to be considered for the pivot table. As we know, we have only 3 columns in the response sheet, so our range will be from A to C columns. Click here and change the range as A is to C, and thus the pivot has been made dynamic, and for every response that we receive in the Google form, count will be updated in this pivot. Here, few users have filled the form and the count for the feedback of 3 has increased to 177 from 168. And thus, when a new user fills the form, the values in the pivot table will dynamically be updated. So, this is how we can dynamically prepare the summary of the responses provided by the users about the workshop. Hope you have enjoyed the wonderful features of G-form. Thank you for watching.